I just like to hike. I like to be out with nature. It's good exercise. It's good to see what your endurance is. Just stay in shape. The weather's cool. The birds are singing. It's just an adventure.
It's in the depths of the Texas Panhandle Canyon where Mark O'Neill says the Earth has a way of talking back. Equipped with his trusty Geiger counter, scanning the broken landscape of this uncertain terrain, one thing is certain. Somewhere inside the canyon walls, there are undiscovered and even discarded radioactive artifacts.
I just like the adventure of going out and finding stuff. These are items that you could find laying around the ground in the campsites. This is a mantle for a lantern when you're camping. Fossils, marbles you might find around an old home site. You do live with it. It is everywhere. Fiesta ware. I didn't realize it was so common until I started finding more and more of it. Here's another piece of Fiesta ware.
Radioactive is a word that I think we're all taught. That means stay away from it, doesn't it?
Well, everything's radioactive to some extent.
So Mark, why do you have all this?
I'm a retired radiation worker. We built and disassembled nuclear weapons. I grew up in Lubbock. Then I moved to Amarillo, worked at Levi Strauss a short time, and then I got a job at Pantex. And, you know, I didn't know what and who Pantex was until I applied out there.
For those who don't know, what exactly is Pantex?
Pantex is an assembly and disassembly of nuclear weapons.
Nuclear weapons?
Yes.
So your job there was?
Assembly and disassembly of weapon systems. Everybody calls it a Geiger counter, but actually it's a scintillator. I think people get that from the movies.
This is your big collection in here?
Yes. These are items that I've personally found, some locally, some items in antique stores. Using the scintillator in the car while we're driving down the highway, it may go off.
This says drinking water, but it's radioactive?
Yes. That's what all these were made for.
Why?
That's what these were made for.
Why?
In the 20s and 30s, they thought radium was good to drink. It was good for you. It was a cure-all. This is a toothbrush holder. This is from the 30s. It has instructions, put your toothbrush in it to sanitize it overnight. It's Vaseline glass. It glows nicely under a black light.
Sanitize your toothbrush
Yes.
in uranium and then stick it in your mouth.
Yes. Alarm clocks.
An alarm clock? Just an old wind-up alarm clock?
Lots of radium.
What's the deal with the Fiesta ware?
People collect it and like it because of its color. The uranium gave it that burnt orange color. They did this up till about the 60s, and they discontinued it.
With fresh batteries in his Geiger counter or scintillator or whatever you call it, Mark proudly presents his offbeat collection of radioactive relics, an odd passion to say the least, and it's one that requires a separate building and a patient partner. Mark's wife Keely keeps this collection in perspective, and she keeps it at arm's length.
The first time your husband brought home a radioactive something or another, and he said he was going to collect it, what were your thoughts?
Not in my house. Not in my house.
Why do you want to collect this stuff?
Curiosity and the hunt. It's just a collection, and it's the hunt.
Where do you find all this stuff?
Antique stores, flea markets. People call me sometimes.
Oh, there's nothing in the world as special as being the only person in the store carrying around a Geiger counter.
Spark plugs.
He's done this for our entire married life.
So you don't get invited to a lot of parties and things, do you?
No, and They don't ask me to bring anything to barbecues. No.
This is
no
on the
salt.
shelves still.
Yes. But it's slightly radioactive.
Slightly?
It's slightly radioactive.
There was a time when Mark O'Neill placed an ad in a magazine for antique collectors looking for more radioactive heirlooms. Not surprising, he never got a single response. Makes no difference, though. He'll keep collecting, looking, and listening for that next great treasure no one else wants to get close to. You're going to keep on looking.
Keep on looking. I'm going to pass up a lot of things, but I'm still after the rare pieces. I haven't found the radioactive dentures or the radioactive toothpaste yet. That's still out there somewhere.